At Demonsaw, one of our core beliefs is that security should be simple. Everyone should be able to manage and share information without high technical skill. We're going to walk you through the initial setup of Demonsaw and connecting to your first router. There are numerous options available for advanced users, but in this video, we'll just cover the basics. We've streamlined Demonsaw in such a way that, as a normal user, you can launch and get connected to a server of your choice in under 15 seconds. To get started, simply download and extract Demonsaw from our website. There are no installers, so just run the Demonsaw executable to launch the app. Click on the Add button in the top left corner of your window and you'll see several panes pop up. In the Network pane, you can customize the client name, how you appear to other users, and the default download path. Below that, in the Router path, enter the IP address and the port of the router you wish to connect to. This could be publicly hosted or your own machine. In this example, we're going to use a router hosted by Daemon Bucket, a public community run by members of the Demonsaw community. There are several other options we could customize related to our router connection, but for now, we'll leave them at the defaults. We'll go more in depth in another video. Once you're ready, check the Enabled checkbox at the top of the Network pane and you'll see your client icon change colors while you connect. Our user turned blue, connecting, and then green, so we're now connected to the router. In the center of the Demonsaw app, we now have 4 panes that are freshly populated. There are currently 2 other users connected, Mikey and Wash. We could double-click any file or group of files to begin downloading them. In this example, we want to find a specific file that's been shared. We go over to the Search tab and type our query into the search bar. We instantly get results back and we download a few files. Even better, we can stream the files as we get them, so we don't have to wait for the files to finish downloading. An important thing to note here is that, so far, we haven't configured any real security or group settings. Demonsaw is the first app to utilize social cryptography, which is an advanced form of authentication through shared experiences values. We connected to the router as a member of a public group. We are able to see Mikey and Wash because they also connected to the public group. As a side note, remember that none of your personal or private info, such as your IP address, is visible to anyone else in your group. When we say public group in this example, we're just referring to the group that everyone joins if they don't add any group items, so no authentication. This can be really useful if you just want to meet or chat with new users, share files, etc. Let's take this a little further though, and join a different group. Select the Group tab and hit the Add button on the top right of the pane to add a new entry. Each entry consists of a file and various parameters such as the entropy, cipher, bit size, hash, etc. Entropy determines how much of the file you want to use. The file can be virtually anything, a link, an image, a video, whatever. It can be stored locally or on the web. In this example, we'll just use the URL demonsaw.com as our file and leave the other parameters alone. Bear in mind that if any of these parameters change, your group changes. You can add an unlimited number of files to your group, and even the order of those files and their parameters affect your group. Everything has to match exactly for you and anyone else joining your group. Make sure the checkbox to the left of the file is checked and click the Refresh button on the top right of the pane. You'll see the circle beside the file turn green. This means that file is actively authenticating for your group. If we return to the Browse tab, you'll no longer see Mikey or Walsh. Instead, Jane is visible and has shared a few of her files. You and Jane are only visible to one another because you've both added the exact same entries into your Group tab. Neither of you is visible to any other individual users or groups on the router. That is the beauty of Demonsaw. You could be on any machine in the world with any number of group entries and specific parameter values. Further, the files you use in your group entries could be any file on the internet, or they could be local files you handed out at a private event or location. No one but you and the others in your group know how to authenticate, and it's completely infeasible to guess. For more in-depth information and usage on Demonsaw, or to get in touch with us, check out our website at www.demonsaw.com or follow us on social media. We're constantly updating and improving Demonsaw with new features, and we're always interested in any suggestions or feedback our users may have.